Hey guys, so I figure I will give you a TLDR of what has been going on. So I was trying to make my way down to South Carolina to deliver the load so I could go home on Monday. And Sunday night we were going down Rocky Top in Tennessee, and the truck just had a horrendous clunking noise, just start out of the blue. So I got pulled over, and then called in, talked to people in the office and everything. And we were going to try and leg it to Knoxville, but it was like 50 miles away or 50 minutes or something like that. So I took off, tried to make it there. Got a mile down the road, and it was up a hill, and she lost all power. All the lights on the dash came on and everything. So we had to have it towed. Unfortunately, the dealership was closed on Sunday, so it was towed to a Flying J here in Knoxville. And then yesterday morning, I had to bring it up here to the dealership to get it looked at and everything. They didn't get it we were here at 7 a.m. They didn't get it in to look at it until about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. They closed at 7. My office, the company that I worked for, got me a hotel, but the hotel was about 5 or 6 miles down the road, which was fine. I planned on getting an Uber or taxi or something like that. I tried to get an Uber before they closed, and there wasn't nothing at all would come. I called taxi, and the first one I called, nobody answered. And then the second one I called wouldn't take dogs. So then I was just like, all right, fine, we'll hike it. We'll walk the 5 or 6 miles to the hotel. That's no biggie. So we get going down the road, and we get a mile down the road, and that mile that we've walked was nearly straight up a hill. So we got to the top, not even the top. We got that mile into it, and I'm like, okay, I don't have any water with me. I'm wearing brand new sneakers, so I have blisters now. The dogs are just dying because they don't have any water. I am out of shape, if you haven't noticed. So I'm like, I can't go any further. So I'm like, I guess we're gonna have to turn around. So by the time we got turned around, it was like 8 o'clock, and it was dark. And it was a curvy road, like a really curvy road. In the dark, it was hard to see. And so we started coming back. We were just like, that's fine. I'll just go to the dang Flying J, and we'll just hang out either outside or in the driver's lounge or something like that. So we start heading back, and it starts raining on us. Mind you, it's not hot. Yesterday and today it was about 55 degrees, so it's 55 degrees and raining. That's kind of chilly. So we get all the way back to the Flying J, and now I have huge blisters on my feet. My feet are killing me. So I pop a couple aspirin, and then we just hang out outside till about midnight. I put on I think Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and I was watching that. And then around midnight, I was getting exhausted. So I'm like, all right, we have a couple showers. Let's go pay for a shower, take the dogs into the shower, and we'll just hang out in the shower for a couple hours. So I did one shower, and we were in there, I think, almost 2 hours. And then we went out and sat in the driver's lounge. I actually got in one of those massage chairs for about 45 minutes, and I fell asleep. I think I woke up about an hour later, and by then it was like 3 o'clock, I want to say. And so I paid for another shower, and I went in for another shower, and we just hung out in there for, I think that one was about an hour and a half. And then we come out, and we just come outside because it wasn't too bad. By the time we got outside, the temperature had dropped drastically. Like, it was bordering 50 degrees now. It was cold, but I stuck it out. We hung out until, I think it was right at 7. I'm like, all right, it's 7, they're open now, let's go back. So we came back, and I take the dogs into, because they had that pet friendly driver's lounge. I take the dogs in there and leave them, and I go up to the front desk to check in and say, hey, how long do you think this is going to be? Is this going to be like a fix today thing, or is this going to be like it's going to take a couple weeks to get this fixed? And they said, well, as long as there's no other problems other than what we have it planned for, they have all the parts, and it'll take about 6 hours, but it should be done today, no problem. So that's what we did, and it was done, no problem, thank God, because I was not going to have another day like the other day, because I didn't sleep at all. So that's what I did today. It was just napping off and on, off and on, off and on. There was one time I was dead asleep and I wake up to some lady talking to me. She had just walked into the pet-friendly lounge, which was separate from the regular driver's lounge, and was just talking to me and the dogs. And I have I was dead asleep. Didn't hear her come in. I didn't hear the first part of the conversation at all. Nothing. Thank God my dogs are friendly, because she walked right in and was just petting them and all. But now we're in the truck and we actually have to go back down to the Flying J because I have 4 orders here that I have to send out because that's what was happening while the truck was getting worked on, which is why I really wanted it to be done quickly, because like all my stuff for the orders are in the truck. I couldn't ship out any stickers or anything because everything's in the truck, all my shipping supplies and everything. So we're gonna get those sent out at the Flying J, probably fuel up so we can restock our showers again, and then we're headed straight home. Like, I think I've had enough sleep now where I'm pretty confident in driving home, no problem. But yeah, it's been a rough couple of days, not gonna lie. Breakdown Betty has done it once again. But alright, we're gonna clock out, so we'll see you guys later.